Last up for Sunday's games, we're going to have a huge top of the table clash. It's going to be Liverpool at home to Manchester City. In my opinion, is whoever wins this game is going to take all the momentum and probably finish the season on top. Aaron, I'm going to start with you here. Obviously, we touched on Liverpool winning somewhat controversially against Nottingham Forest last weekend. We've seen Manchester City dominate against Man United. This is a game that could go either way. You don't know which team is going to show up for Liverpool. First of all, like they're a team that can play poorly but still get like a lot of results. But then for the big games, maybe albeit apart from the Arsenal game, they didn't show up for that game. But this is a game they will be up for. Like the whole Klopp farewell tour, or they want to fucking win the league. They want to do as much as they can, and they want to put Man City aside, and they just kind of keep building that confidence.
Yeah, look, if there was a game they needed to win for momentum and for trying to get the league, I would say it would have been the Arsenal game, because that would have put a lot more pressure on City. City are in there; it's their time now. This is the City time. They're going to come along and they're going to beat out. They're going to win every game. They're going to just crawl up the hill, and they're going to win. They're going to be the top. They're going to win the league. And you know what? It's not even a smart thing to say. It's just what happens. It's just what's been happening. It's the punters. It's the betters' fucking favorites. So. Yeah. But like Liverpool, for me, I just don't see. I don't think they have it. I don't think they're gonna beat City. This City team, everyone in the world, we're only fucking 3 more people that are talking about how great City are, and they are unreal. And it's just, I don't think. Yeah, maybe Liverpool can make them draw or whatever. But you're saying about momentum, City are just gonna come along no matter what happens anyway. But City will be too much for them, I think. They'll get away.
Looking at City's fixtures, the upcoming fixtures, they have Arsenal after this next week, and then they have Villa the following week, and then they have a pretty tidy run. Then they're away to Tottenham, probably be the toughest game remaining for them. We all know Tottenham can be their bogey team sometimes, but I just feel I'm the same. I just think it's hard to stop City once they get in that groove of they're just dominating everyone. They're just getting wins regardless. We've seen a couple of times the last couple of games they've gone a goal down, and they just they keep doing what they're doing. They don't panic. They're winning 3-4-1. They just don't seem to be able to drop points at this moment.
Yeah, well, you can't go against the curve until when you're talking about them. It's just standard practice for them. That's just it. It's not. It's actually kind of sad because it's not exciting. It's not fun, So
it's exciting to have 3 teams in it, but realistically, I think only I think
one is there.
City were made 70% favorites to win it.
They are,
20%, and
67, I think it is.
Like that, just with looking at the fixtures for Liverpool on the other side, let's go to United. They have to they have Brighton. They have to go to United. They have to go to West Ham. They have Tottenham as well. They have to go to Aston Villa. They probably have the toughest fixtures remaining out of everyone, but they're still at the top of the league. That's the most important thing. But it's just this. I think everything just lies on this game, and maybe next weekend if Arsenal could maybe get a result, even if it's only a draw. But it's just hard to know which way this one will go.
And they have too many injuries. They've too many injuries. Losing the likes of Jota, losing the likes of Salah, Szoboszlai is still out.
Alisson's out as well, isn't he?
Alisson out. The Trent is out for them. So they're all they're important players. I think.
Will Salah miss the City again?
I think so.
Well, I think he may do, because I looked at the Premier League thing. It said that he says he's back on the 30th of March. Now, whether that's true or not, so I
thought he would have got some minutes against Forest, but I didn't got any. So thought he'd be back by now, but I don't think so.
You just don't know. So look, they're playing the kids was great against shit Chelsea team.
I can only get you so far.
Against exactly.
Come to town.
You're coming against Forest. You had a refereeing decision had to win them against Forest. So if you come up out here. City team that's playing this well, that has everyone back, that has a fully fit Foden, De Bruyne, Haaland, Silva, Rodri, Doku, fucking hell. When you think about it,
you just can't. Yeah,
you can't really. You fuck Foden, but you can't see him past it.
Aaron, you've like myself, I have a deep hatred for Phil Foden. I think he's very overrated. Klopp came out and called him the best player, the best Premier League player this season. I think that's absolutely a load of shite. What's his stats? He has 11 goals, 7 assists.
11 and 7, yeah.
Which you're playing for the best team in the world, so that's not even that impressive. Saka has 13 goals, 7 assists in the Premier League.
I think you put Saka in that position. You put I don't know. Look, I'm going to say Garnacho, maybe not, but still, you put players like that quality into that position, and they're probably going to do better. I would imagine
Exactly.
they're
Yeah,
going to do
exactly.
better.
I mean,
He is in the best team in the world, and
absolutely.
he's not that good.
And
Just
that's what like a lot of people's argument is, like, oh, he's only 22, whatever he is, but he's won all this. But like, how many times has he actually won? Has he been playing games? He's been scoring winners. He's been, he's like a bunch of trophies and stuff. But like, for Calvin Phillips has half those trophies, and he's done fucking nothing. Like, you can't base players solely off the trophies they've won at the best team in the world. Sure, I can go to City and collect fucking 9 trophies, and not play or be shy. It doesn't matter. Like, I just feel like this whole Phil Foden bias that's being thrown around a lot lately is just kind of really unfounded.
I wouldn't be Saka's biggest fan, and I've vocalized that a few times, maybe in the group chat more than here. But you put him in that position, and he's better. He's better than Phil Foden, I would say.
Yeah. Oisin, anything to add with that? Like, obviously just Phil Foden right now is the man at the moment.
Listen,
a couple of months ago it was Alvarez, but he's kind of fallen off. Phil Foden turns up every couple of games, and then it's the same thing again. He's the one. He's he's the golden child. Blah 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 blah.
I think that is probably the most annoying aspect of it, because like he could disappear. Like he wasn't around for the start of the season, and then it's only the last few games he's been really on form. And I don't mind, he has been in good form, but he's been in good form in a City team that's been in an unbelievable form.
Yeah, exactly.
So look, there is merit in what you're saying. There's no denying that. I think the hype around him, like we get this hype of fucking every English player that has a few games. Like Jack Grealish last season, he was the best thing since sliced bread. Marcus Rashford. They were good players and good moments. It's just like he's a good player. Like there's no denying he's a good player. He's
I'm not saying he's not a good player. Yeah.
But I think he will start. I think for if he carries his form into Euros, I think then Southgate has to find a way.
That's all it is. That's all it is the pre-England Euros hype. That's all it is.
Exactly.
Well, I see it coming home already. That's the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, so I know. I think. Well, maybe on the basis you start Foden, Kane, and Saka, but I don't think Rashford starts in that England team. I think he goes.
Rashford doesn't go. Rashford doesn't go.
I think he's probably, but yeah. Anyways, without getting sidetracked there, but going back to the Liverpool and City game, like obviously Arsenal coming to City next weekend. But yeah, just talk about this if City gets this win, I do think they will get the win. I think just they'll steamroll over everyone and just walk their way. They could fucking walk their way to another treble. Who knows? Like,
oh, that's I'm fucking dreading.
Like, imagine like back-to-back trebles. Imagine like there's no doubt that they can do that. Like Rodri is just in emphatic form. Like De Bruyne, he's coming back. He's assisting left, right, and centre. Haaland still isn't playing great, but he's still getting goals.
Even when City don't play well, fucking Rodri wins the game.
Yeah. He's fucking mad.
Yeah. Right. Predictions. So, Oisin.
Oh no, I think City win this very well. I don't think Liverpool have a hope. If they have the kids playing like they have in the last 2 games, I can see. I think they'll perform better than United against them. But I think I'd say 3-1 as well. Actually, 3-1.
All right. I was going to say the same. I'm just going to match what they did to us. So I'm just going to say 3-1.
I don't see Liverpool scoring. I don't think without Salah, I don't think he could score. I'm going to say probably 3. I'd like to see a draw game, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think probably a 3 or 4-0 City. I think so.